Good morning, everyone. My name is Laura Rezac, and I am the Associate Rector at St. Stephen's Episcopal Church in Charleston, South Carolina. I'm filming again outside in our courtyard. It is an overcast day, but it's a beautiful temperature and just so wonderful to be outdoors in this nice weather. Because I'm outside, there might be some noises of air conditioners or traffic or construction that pop up. But that's all part of being outside and praying outside. Today we are going to pray together Psalm 62. So if you have a Bible or a prayer book and you'd like to follow along as I give voice to the psalm, we are on Psalm 62. For God alone my soul in silence waits. From him comes my salvation. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my stronghold, so that I shall not be greatly shaken. How long will you assail me to crush me, all of you together, as if you were a leaning fence, a toppling wall? They seek only to bring me down from my place of honor. Lies are their chief delight. They bless with their lips, but in their hearts they curse. For God alone my soul in silence waits. Truly, my hope is in him. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my stronghold, so that I shall not be shaken. In God is my safety and my honor. God is my strong rock and my refuge. Put your trust in him always, O people. Pour out your hearts before him, for God is our refuge. Those of high degree are but a fleeting breath. Even those of low estate cannot be trusted. On the scales they are lighter than a breath, all of them together. Put no trust in extortion. In robbery take no empty pride. Though wealth increase, set not your heart upon it. God has spoken once, twice have I heard it. That power belongs to God. Steadfast love is yours, O Lord, for you repay everyone according to his deeds. Psalm 62. I'm so pleased to be praying this psalm with you this morning because it has one of my favorite lines in all of Scripture. It's the first line of the psalm, repeated once. For God alone my soul in silence waits. When I was a younger Christian, when I was earlier in my journey of faith, one of the practices I learned, which was very meaningful to me, was the practice of centering prayer, which is a method of sitting quietly and using a sacred word to remember that God is present, to wait in silence for God. When I first started practicing that prayer, I thought that maybe I would hear God speaking, or maybe I would have an experience, a mystical experience that you hear about, the saints, where they see, God sitting at the right hand of the Father. And I learned through that practice that really God's first language is silence. And that just sitting and listening in the silence can teach us so much about who we are and who God is. Be well, stay safe, wear your mask. See you next time.